Shalom. Before I get started, I want to start by saying, Call Halam La Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushua, Bashem, Kwakwadash. Double honors to my apostles and elder, great millstone that taught me this truth and that rule well. And peace and salutation to the elect out there, laboring on and believing in the name of Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushua, Bashem, Kwakwadash. To you I say Shalom. This is the brother Amawan from the GMS Charlotte camp, coming back with another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushua, Bashem, Kwakwadash. And this lesson I'm going to entitle, You Can Buy a Nigger Cheap, because that's exactly what you're seeing Esau doing to pretty much make Jake, bow to him, and to make him worship Satan. All right, because this whole, jab campaign that he's been pushing, very regularly now, man. All right, he's pulling out all the stops and appealing to Jake's lust to pretty much make them, forfeit their stance on it and just go along with it so that they can, enjoy the perks that's coming with it, man. All right. And like I said, he's going all out, man. All right. Making your celebrities that you look up to, come out and endorse it and everything, man. All right. But in the end, it's all a ploy to pretty much get you to forsake the Most High and to serve Satan, man. All right. Because this is Satan's world, man. All right. And Esau is the physical counterpart of the spiritual demon Satan, man. All right. And so in order for you to get up in this world, you have to ultimately take that knee to Satan, man. And I want to get this scripture before I get into the lesson. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 4, verse 8, dealing with when Satan was tempting Yahweh when he was on his fast, for 40 days, man. All right, going right straight to the point. It says again, the devil taketh him up into an exceedingly high mountain, and showeth him all the kingdoms of the world, and the glory of them, and saith unto him, All these things will I give thee, if thou wilt fall down and worship me. Then saith Yahweh unto him, Get thee hence, Satan, for it is written, that thou shalt worship the Lord thy power, and him only shalt thou serve. Alright? And so pretty much what Esau has done with Jake, is pretty much, got them to bow down to him. And that's how they're able to enjoy the things of this world, man. That's why you see celebrities such as, I got Morgan Freeman here on, doing the endorsing the jab campaign. But every Jake that you see, pretty much, on high in society has taken that knee to Satan and worship Satan. All right, they've X'd out Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, and they completely are with this satanic agenda, man. All right. Now, speaking on this jab, you know, like I said, they're using everything that they possibly can think of to get you Jakes, down with the program. All right. And now Morgan Freeman is the latest out of all, of these people that you're seeing step forward and endorse it. Now let's hear what he has to say.
I'm Morgan Freeman. I'm not a doctor, but I trust science. And I'm told that for some reason people trust me. So here I am to say, I trust science and I got the vaccine. If you trust me, you get the vaccine. In math, it's called the distributive property. In people, it's called taking care of one another. Get the vaccine. Help make our world a safe place for us to enjoy ourselves again. Please.
As you can see, man, right, they're using these people to appeal to Jake's, sensible side. But in all actuality, man, he's just another pawn that they're using to get you Jakes to, appeal or slightly to kneel to Satan, man. All right. Now, that's the first thing he said. Go back.
Okay. But I trust science. And I'm told that for some reason, but I trust science.
So you see, he talking about some he trusts science, but what's the science that Esau was pushing, man? All right, it's not true science, man, because according to the Hebrew, when you go into what science is, man, it goes back to the word amath, which means truth, man. All right, but Esau's science, as it says here, this is 1 Timothy 6:20. It says, "O Timothy, keep that which is committed to thy trust, avoiding profane and vain babbling, and oppositions of science falsely so called, which some professing have erred concerning the faith. Grace be with thee." To what? Right, because first and foremost, Morgan Freeman doesn't even believe in the Most High, man. All right, he's a self-proclaimed atheist, man. So he's the last one that you should be looking for any type of answers for anything, man. All right, but going back to the point where Esau and his science, man, that's not gonna save you, Jakes, from the Most High's judgment, man. All right, and you gotta realize that these guys are paid off. All right, they sold out, and that Esau is gonna do anything that he can to pretty much make you Jakes bow to Satan, man. All right, and so when it comes to doing the work of the Lord, you know we're not supposed to sell out. All right, all right, which means not taking no making no bribes with these devils or any of the heathen, or taking any type of bribery with that either, man. All right, this is Exodus chapter 23, verse 32, and it says, "Thou shalt make no covenant with them, nor with their God." So these Jakes that you seeing, come forward and supporting Esau's his agenda. All right, they have sold out, pretty much for crumbs, man. All right, because the little money that they have, man, all right, is really worthless. All right, and they sold their soul for nothing, because when Esau, or really when the Most High, breaks this society down, all right, they're gonna be right back on the bottom with the rest of us, man. So truly, they've done what they've done in vain, man. So they're pushing this all in vain, man. All right, so as a man of integrity, all right, we ain't supposed to be making no covenants with Esau, man. Especially not Esau, man. All right, but with no heathen, period. And that goes into all right, his making pretty much taking bribes from this devil as well, man. All right, because what he's doing, all right, is he's giving Jake, well, people, period, but mainly Jake, perks for selling out, whether it be that bag, as far as pushing the agenda, but even going with the jab, man. All right, Esau was getting they're giving you little incentives, man. Okay, this is off of CNBC. It says free Krispy Kreme donuts, popcorn, and even marijuana. Businesses pile on even more perks for getting vaccinated. And I'm not even gonna read it for the sake of them, striking my video. But at the end of the day, showing you that they're giving you perks. And to further, go into that, even at my job, man, they're offering cash rewards for if you get the jab, man. Showing you that they are pushing this agenda hard, man. But at the end of the day, you can't take no type of bribery from anybody, man. All right, when it comes to going against the Most High in His ways, man. All right, Exodus 23:8, and thou shalt take no gift, for the gift blindeth the wise, and perverteth the words of the righteous. Now let's get this in the NLT. Fluffy. NLT says, "Take no bribes, for a bribe makes you ignore something that you clearly see. A bribe makes even a righteous person twist the truth." But the main point, it says, "Take no bribes, for a bribe makes you ignore something that you clearly see." And what do you clearly see? That this is an agenda that Esau is pushing to kill you, because you ask what's in that needle, man, is nothing but poison. All right, all meant to defile your temple, so that you lose your connection to the Most High, man. Okay, so Esau's not slick, but our people are so stupid and so desperate to get back to their so-called reality that they don't even care about none of that, man. All right, they just want to take it so they can start enjoying what they have, man. All right, because you already know, man. Hey, Jake loved them some Krispy Kreme. Jake loved their little marijuana, man. And whatever else perks they get, man. All right, they're not gonna think twice about it, man. Let alone you start offering money with that, man. They're gonna go right with it. But it says a bribe even makes a righteous person twist the truth, right? Because hey, you have these guys deliberately lying to you, knowing that they are gonna that these devils are pushing something that's not beneficial for their health, man. All right, this is with Ecclesiastes chapter 7 verse 7. Surely oppression maketh a wise man mad, and a gift destroyeth the heart. Right, because a lot of these jakes sell out all because of the purpose of them trying to better their situation, because they understand that you know they're on the bottom, you know that they have to struggle to get where they at. So what they ended up doing was going to Esau and signing they name and blood on that contract, getting popped by them damn devils, and whatever else abominable acts they got to do to pretty much so-called heal that hurt, and, pretty much do better in society. But it says that gifts destroyeth the heart, man. All right, you destroyed yourself all for the purpose of trying to better your situation. And that's why I said you could buy a nigga cheap, man. And a good example of that, for ones that have seen that Judas and the Black Messiah movie, you saw that dude that played the guy that pretty much sold out Fred Hampton, man. All right, he pretty much betrayed him for $200 and in a gas station. All right, because the Esau, they gave him $200 and the keys to his own gas station, man. That was him pretty much going and infiltrating the Black Panthers, and helping drug Fred Hampton so that Esau can roll on him and put him to death, man. All right, that's all it took, man. And hey, you see that with these Jakes now, man. It takes nothing for them to sell out, man. All right, but that goes to show you can buy a nigga cheap, man. This is the book of Sirach, chapter 29. That's like 20, verse 29. It says, presents and gifts blind the eyes of the wise, and stoppeth up his mouth that he cannot reprove. Right. And that's showing you that a lot of these guys, man, they are paid off. That's why they won't speak out against the wickedness that Esau is doing, man. And that goes even within the circumcision, man. You can see General Yohana and Nate, you know, they've been paid off because you don't hear them speak out about what Esau is doing, man. Because Esau has them in their back pocket, man. And that's how we know that those guys sold out, man. All right. Adding on, plus, we know that they have a 501c3 charter, man. You know, which shows you they made a covenant with Esau, man. All right, and Esau paid them off. All right. It says, "Presents and gifts blind the eyes of the wise, and stop of his mouth that he cannot reprove." Right? They don't see the wrong that they're doing, all because they're feeding themselves, man. All right. Jumping up, verse 14. It says, "The gift of a fool shall do thee no good when thou hast it, neither yet of the envious for his necessity, for he looketh to receive many things for one." So it says, "The gift of a fool shall do thee no good when thou hast it." Why? Because the Most High is about to destroy everything in this place. So you selling out your people for your money, what good is that going to do you when the Lord crashes this economy, man? All right, when He requires that blood of of your congregation on your hands because you are telling them to go and take that knee to Satan, man. All right, you are no better than pretty much an assassin, so to say, man. Because hey, you got them people that pay them hitmen to go murk somebody so they don't have to get their hands dirty. But their hands are just as bloody as the dude that pulled the trigger, man. All right, you are in that same lot, man. Okay. Deuteronomy chapter 27 verse 25. Cursed be he that taketh reward to slay an innocent person, and all the people shall say, Amen. It says, Cursed be he that taketh reward to slay an innocent person. Let me see the translation. NLT. Curse is anyone who accepts payment to kill an innocent person. NIV. Curse is anyone who accepts a bribe to kill an innocent person. That's what these leaders are doing. That's what these people like Morgan Freeman, Spike Lee, DMC, even Nate and Johanna, man. All right, they took a bribe to kill innocent people because those jakes that take these jabs, man. All right, they're ultimately going to be destroyed, man. All right, because the same ones endorsing that, they're going to be endorsing the chip as well, man. So they're pretty much endorsing our people, to be killed, man. All right. But at the end of the day, if you fall into that, that was ultimately because the Most High wanted you to, man. All right. He wanted you to follow that, man. All right. So that's going to lead to your destruction, man. All right. And I'm going to end with this. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 15, verse 14. It says, Let them alone. They be blind leaders of the blind. And if the blind lead the blind, both shall fall into a ditch. So if you listen to these idiots out here telling you to go get poked up just so you can enjoy your little free donut, you know, popcorn, your marijuana bag, whatever it is, the perks that you're receiving, your money, all for the fact that you can so-called get back to normal in society, man. All right, you deserve the death that the Lord's gonna bring upon you, man. All right, ultimately, because the Most High wanted you to get that if you go into that, man. So, at the end of the day, man, the blind's gonna lead the blind, and they both gonna fall into a ditch, and they're both gonna be destroyed, man. The leader and the follower, man. So, hey, the will of the Lord is being done as we see. So that's why we gotta continue to stay, diligent, you know, a vigilant, and keeping our eyes open because this devil is making his move, you know. And hey, that's it, man. All right. So I pray this is edifying. I'm gonna go ahead and close this out. I want to give all honor, praise, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Makakadash. Double honor to my apostles and elders, the great millstone that taught me this truth and that rule well. And peace and salutation to the elect.